Panther Nation podcast. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, cut it. Cut right. And I would like to introduce one of the hottest podcasts in Carolina history. Let's go. Yeah. Talk, let's chat. We got time to chop it up. Talking analytics and fantasy draft. You know what's up. Panther Nation representing. Cause this is where we talk that. Talk that's so incredible. Make them rewind that talk back. Pause. Talking Panthers football, we discussing it all. On and off the field, you know exactly who to call. You know we the #1 podcast. Competition is non-existent, you need to stop that. Pause. It's an honor to be a Panther fan, pause. At Bank of America, that is where we ball. Coming to the jungle, then you gonna feel the pause. Winning the trophy for the city, it is the call. Black, white, and blue, we going Carolina strong. And this is the conversation where everyone belongs. Discussing all the numbers and topics, you know we got it. We the hottest podcast and we popping, let's go.
QueenCityPodcastNetwork.com.
Yo, what's cracking, Panther Nation? It is your boy Rashad and Dave back in the building once again to break down this free agency period. It has been crazy. The Panthers are still wheeling and dealing. I just had to update a slide. I
saw the nice little deal that just popped off. What we doing?
I had to update the slides based off of that because the Panthers are wheeling and dealing. Proud of my boys. They locked in. Dave, do you want to get to it? I got a kind of a hard stop at 9.
No, let's get to it. Let's get to it. That's beautiful because I can go run my errand.
Yeah, so let's get.
I still haven't gone to Walmart yet from last night. So.
Bro, you still ain't going to Walmart?
No.
That's crazy. So if you don't
didn't
know,
have time today.
Yeah, Dave had to go to Walmart last night. Did not go. Turned around to be on the pod. Sacrificed his Walmart run to be on the show with us, and still has yet to go to Walmart. Salute to Dave for sacrificing his Walmart show. I'm not sure what you need, but obviously you don't need it that bad.
I need a belt. I need a belt for this trip. I'm leaving I'm leaving on my cruise, man. Even though TSA out here talking about 4-hour waits, but we're gonna see how that goes.
I would say you better get there early.
I am.
You better get there early.
I ain't missing this flight, man. I need this cruise bad, bro.
Facts.
I'm already packed.
That's what's up, man. All right, Dave, let's go ahead and get to it. I mean, the chat is exploding right now about this Maxx Crosby situation, and we'll start there.
Wait. What Maxx Crosby?
So the Ravens allegedly have backed out of the trade. They have backed out of the trade, Dave. Everything is not solidified until tomorrow. So the Ravens are who killed the deal? Somebody said the Raiders backed out. Somebody said the Ravens backed out. Who killed the deal, bro?
Oh nah. Now I gotta get huh?
They're saying Baltimore backed out. Wow.
I wonder, it could have been a contract situation. They probably didn't want to pay him what he wanted.
I mean, you negotiate that before, you know what I mean? Like you got to have all your ducks in a row before you make the announcement. Right? I mean, come on now.
Sure. But then they might have rethought because for them to trade 2 first-round picks, that ain't typical Ravens behavior.
I mean,
that's LA Rams behavior, but not Baltimore Ravens behavior. That's LA Rams behavior, but
definitely LA Rams behavior.
Not Baltimore Ravens behavior.
Yeah, so that's what the word on the show. And again, I have not seen anything yet. I'm just the chat was buzzing, so I have not seen anything anywhere. Honestly,
all right. Let me go to the Twitters. Let me go to the Twitters.
I have not seen it. Hold on, let me see.
I don't have my phone in front of me, so I gotta. Hopefully, I'm logged. I'm logged in. Thank goodness gracious. Let's see here. Adam Schefter tweeted it.
Yeah, George Schultz just tweeted it as well. Raiders announced the Ravens have backed out of the trade. Yeah. I don't know. Again, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know any
Yeah,
details as to
according to
why.
there's a whole graphic. There's a whole
That's
graphic,
crazy.
man. Let me show it to you. Let me show it to you real
That's
fast
crazy.
so you can see it.
Yep.
Give me 1 second.
I mean, I'm good. I don't need to see it, but
I want to let everybody else see it. There's a whole graphic, guys. There's a whole graphic. Whole graphic.
And we have no further comment at this time.
Bruh.
Yeah,
Diabolicalness.
that's super weird.
Diabolical.
Super weird. Have no clue. Have no clue what's going on. Again, nothing becomes official, right? And so nothing happened. So it is what it is. It's like it never existed.
Oh, that's what this is for, right?
Yeah, but that's a good point though. I wonder how that impacts the all because they spent mad dough. The Raiders went ham in free agency.
They got until tomorrow to figure it out. Maybe that's why the Ravens did it.
Crazy, yo.
Dude, that's why the Ravens did it.
Yo, they went crazy in free agency.
They about to hop it. They about to Bomani was out here talking about, I wonder how the Raiders are going to mess these picks up. Well, they ain't got no pick to mess up now.
That's crazy.
That is wild hours, bro. Wow.
Yeah, because they went ham from a spending perspective, bruh.
Wow. They might have to back out some of these deals. Nothing's official till tomorrow now.
Crazy.
Dog, is anybody in the Raiders sign is worth us trying to steal from them?
I don't know, but that's crazy. That is wild, man. That's a situation we got to watch. But
always remember, guys, when you play spades, reneging is a strategy.
It's
not cheating.
It can't be a strategy.
It's a strategy.
But look, that ain't none of my business, Dave. We the Panthers, so that ain't in our. We don't care. That's between two bum teams.
I wouldn't be mad if we get Maxx Crosby though. I wouldn't be mad.
No, we good now. I mean, we Gucci. We straight.
I'm greedy though. What if he wants to come to Charlotte? You wouldn't like bring it up, discuss it? I'm Gucci, but I'm greedy too. I'm Gucci and greedy. Wow.
We don't know what happened. There is no here's what no, that's not that. There is nothing that has been put out. Like there's no information, just saying they backed out. There's nothing out there. No details have been released. So we don't have anything. We don't have anything.
All right, let's get to the Panthers. There'll be more things to talk about. Maybe we'll throw in some other ones that I thought that was fascinating that I saw.
Maybe more details will come out later and we can discuss it. But we good, bro. I mean,
we got a hard stop at 9, so I want to get to these free agents.
All right, use the promo code PNP10. Go to Game Changer. I'm gonna try to get them to release a Devin Lloyd shirt or a JAELAN Phillips shirt. You know what I mean? We gonna see if we can get some more Panthers tees done with GameChanger.la. So go to GameChanger.la, and when you do, use the promo code PNP10 to get 10% off your order. Shout out to Game Changers, man. We appreciate that. All right, Dave, we got some new ops. Some new ops on the list. We talked about it yesterday a little bit, but just making it official. Cade May signed a 3-year, $25 million deal with the Lions, and Rico signed a 2-year deal, $12.5 million deal with the Steelers. Dave, quickly, any thoughts on the new ops?
I'm gonna miss Cade, man. He got about what expected, but he's part of the ops now. Even though
he's definitely op.
Even though the GM there is an Aggie, so he's like a for me, he's like a I op, but he ain't full-fledged op. Now, Rico, you full op. You are fully invested in the ops. I don't know if that's the type of bag he thought he was going to get, but I think that's the best he was going to get, considering. But welcome to the ops.
Damn, I didn't get the new edition we just had. God, dog, man.
Oh, you didn't know about the tackle that we just picked up?
The tackle, I ain't get the tackle, Dave. I got the center, I ain't get the tackle. We'll get there. Maybe I can get something done before.
No worries either way, bro. We only got like 50 minutes left, so but let me do these super chats real
hit the super chats, and I will try to work on a graphic.
That's all right. Shout out to BDone04. It's been a while since I caught y'all live. We getting 11 wins this year. I'm delusional. Hey man, you never know. Railroad Man 91, our new center, Luke Fortner, is 6'6", 307 pounds.
Yeah.
I know y'all hate Gettleman, but that's a hog molly if I haven't seen one. We got one more.
For sure.
And shout out to Mr. Elevation D3B. We cooking this all season. Keep pounding. Appreciate the super chats, guys.
Yeah. So that is crap.
Stone Forsyth is the other tackle that we saw.
We'll get to the additions later. The first part of the show, I'm just going over some of the other stuff. But anyway, I'll work on the graphic. I'll get them added. But anyway, this is the new ops so far. And yeah, shout out to them. Now, we did release AShawn Robinson officially. Now all you all have been in tune. You know what's going on because you rock with PNP. We called this one a long time ago.
Yeah.
We knew this was going to happen due to the cap savings. Should have been no surprise to anyone that this happened. However,
some folks were surprised, man. I was kind of like,
yeah. Well, you shouldn't have been surprised that they weren't locked in with PNP, Dave. That's their fault. That's their fault. They should have been locked in. They should have been locked in.
Things.
Yeah, because we clearly said that this was going to happen. And Dave, I got to be honest with you. I don't know if I had the balls to put AShawn Robinson on the ops list. He might be the only guy that won't.
Oh yeah, that's a big boy, man. He might take us to the streets.
I can't.
I mean, he ain't got shooters like Robbie, but you know what I'm saying.
I don't know if I want any smoke. He might be the only one, the only former Panther ever ducked being on the ops list. I don't know if I got the balls to do it, Dave. I don't know. I might see.
But you got to be consistent, bro. You got to do it.
I don't know, bro. It's easier said than done, man. It's easier said than done. I don't know if I have it in me to put AShawn Robinson on the ops list. So whoever gets him, I mean, you definitely gonna get a dog. You know, AShawn is a very good player. It's just the money, right? This was a money move. We had to free up some space.
Yep.
And when you just signed Devin Lloyd to a 15-year average deal, a $15 million average per year deal, and then you got JAELAN Phillips on a 30-year per year deal, like you got to free up the money. And this won't be the last one. I think there's going to be some more deals that get cut, and some more restructuring, all that good stuff. So again, shout out to AShawn Robinson, but I don't know if I'm putting him on the list, bro. On the list, bro.
Nah, you got to put him on the list. You got to be consistent. This is true. Wow. All right. Nah, you got to put him on the list. You got to be consistent when it comes to that. Like,
I don't
you can't
know.
be out here.
Nah,
dog. Look, bro, we're not gonna allow it.
We're not gonna allow it, bro.
We're gonna allow it. Shout out to Sosay 252, 252. Yo, whoever said Shaw looks like Teddy Riley is on point. And yo, Dave, what was the name? What was the name of the wide receiver from Illinois State again? Shout out to y'all, man. Tell the division to come to video and end up DOA. Sokovics.
That ain't what you said, bro.
No. Look, bring it up.
That ain't what you said.
I don't know what you're talking about. All right, appreciate super chat, man.
That ain't what you said, bro.
Shout out to ACash. Hurts to lose AShawn, but it had to be done. Can we bring him back on a vet minimum, or are there restrictions to prevent that? We'll miss him. He was a culture star. We could bring him back. We could absolutely bring him back at a cheaper rate, and sometimes that happens. I just don't know if this is going to be one of those moments. Now, I will say this. You know, we did that mock draft last night. Maybe we should have took Caleb Banks.
Yeah, it's looking at and that's
absolutely
the thing, right? That kind of changed the board a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, we knew this was going.
We knew going to happen, but we weren't thinking about it. We were going based off the defensive players. So
I baked that into my drafts, knowing that we're going to get rid of AShawn. So we did pick up a DT in that draft. It's just, you know, Caleb Banks probably should be a little bit higher on the list, bro. We're gonna need some defensive tackle, defensive end rotation with the loss of AShawn. It's a big loss. It's a big loss. You know what I mean? So. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, AShawn, like I said, I don't know if I don't know if I could put him on the list, bro. I don't know if I could put AShawn Robinson on the list. You know what I mean? But yeah.
If you scared, say you scared.
Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. But $10.5 million created in cap space. So we're good there. There's going to be some more work to do. Some restructures are going to happen. Again, not worried about the cap at all. These moves that are being made, it can happen. It will happen. They're going to be backloaded contracts. So we're going to be good, though. We're going to be.
Y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop.
Hey, bro, that's what you said. Bro, that ain't what you said.
We better be drafting.
That ain't what you said, dog. That is not what you said.
I'm not doing that. That's right. That's why that's not what I said. Shout out to Jarrell Mason. Felt good seeing us at the front of the buffet line yesterday at the start of free agency. Dan was doing the Birdman hand rub out there yesterday. Yep. And he's still working, bro. He's still working the magic. But all right, man, let's keep it rocking. I know we're on a time crunch. Let's keep it rocking.
Yep. All right. So that's AShawn Robinson again released. It is what it is. And I again don't know if he's going on the op list. It depends where he go. I'm gonna be honest. It depends where he go. He's gonna be on the op list. Listen, he stays in the South. If he stays in the South, AShawn got to get this smoke.
Y'all gotta stop. How do you pronounce Daniel Sokowitz? That's better.
Dave, you gotta slow down, bro. You gotta slow down when you talking.
I know. Don't worry. Let me tell you something, man. I had a whole back and forth with my girlfriend about how I say the word bench because it sounds like a different word. Y'all can probably figure it out. So she thought I was calling her that. Anywho, shout out to Steve 0704. The PFF guys drafted a wide receiver at 19. Trade XL, bruh. We're not trading XL, guys. Stop the madness.
Man, these folks don't be knowing our team, bro.
They don't.
They don't be watching the Panthers.
Vashti asked the question, and I said they don't watch us. They only watch us when we play a large market team or if we're on prime time. Those are the time they watch us. They don't watch us. They don't. So watching ESPN to try to get Panther analysis is only person that will probably have a little bit information on the Panthers is probably me and the cons. Other than that, ain't nobody know. Everybody know we're paying attention to Carolina like that, guys. Just stop the madness. All right. Are y'all saying F Josh?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. Shout out to Panthers for Life 9.
I'm trying to find some details on the Forsyth deal. I don't see any details.
I don't know if the details came out yet. I don't think the details came. I'm not sure the details came out yet. Let me check.
Yeah, it's nothing out yet, but it's all good. We'll keep going. So who re-signed so far? Some other re-sign deals happened today. And so Caleb Evans, he re-signed yesterday. Robert Rochelle re-signed yesterday. LeBron Ray re-signed yesterday. Thomas Incoom re-signed yesterday. But then today we got Isaiah Simmons and we got David Moore. Wide receiver David Moore is back. How you feeling about that, Dave? The Isaiah Simmons specifically and David Moore.
I'm not shocked by David Moore because he's a Canales guy. I'm not sure about everybody else. LeBron, no, I mean, okay. Isaiah Simmons, special. This is all. Most of these are special teams type pickups, like Isaiah Simmons, but outside of that,
Isaiah Simmons definitely is a special teams ace. It's crazy saying that, considering his draft pedigree and where he came from.
You remember when Panthers fans wanted him?
Yeah,
I remember when Panthers fans wanted him
badly.
They wanted him.
Shout to Preston, they wanted him bad.
Y'all wanted the special teams guy bad, like bad. And that was the Derek Brown draft too, right? If I remember correctly, I think it was the same draft.
Do not remember. I think so.
I think y'all are tripping. Matt Rule got that one right. You got to give him credit where it is.
Yeah, but anyway, shout out to Isaiah Simmons back, and maybe he could compete for the free role. I don't know. Is playing safety gonna be? I don't know, but I think for sure gonna be on special teams and special teams ace. He's the one to block the punt in that game, in the Rams game, so he's definitely needed. Definitely needed for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure. But all right, those are the guys that have re-signed with the Panthers so far. Go ahead.
Shout out to Dickie Davis, 85. Do you think we're looking
Slow down, Dave. Slow down.
No. You think we're looking in free agency for a free safety? I think so, but I think it's not as big of a priority as what the fan base thinks it is. The fact that we're in a bidding war with David Njoku should say that. Which you heard about that, man?
Yeah, I have. I did hear about that. I heard that we're in a bidding war with
all due respect to David Njoku, and I think he's a phenomenal tight end. Not sure we should be doing that. Just my thought, but considering I think we have bigger needs. But okay. I wouldn't be mad if we won, because I like Njoku as a tight end. I love him. I just think we invested so much in the draft with him, makes me think what we're gonna do with the ones we got. But yeah.
I'm looking up some of the stats on this kid. The tackle we got, bro. It's ugly.
Nah,
It's
bro,
ugly.
I ain't say that the man ain't gonna be starting. Like I don't think it fixes our problems.
Yeah, it's ugly.
Me,
So just so everybody knows, we are aware of the Maxx Crosby situation. Everybody keep talking about it in the chat. We talked about it earlier. We know that he failed a physical. They backed out.
and that's typical protocol.
That's all we got.
That's
Yeah,
typical protocol, guys. Like,
Yeah,
you know, that's
it is
typical
what it is.
protocol. Yeah, but that ain't we're trying to get through these plays for the Panthers right now. With
Yeah.
Moore coming back, is the wide receiver set? T-Mac, Coker, XL, Moore, Horn, Tremaine. I think. Shout out to you, Double OK. I don't think so yet. I could see us potentially getting somebody else, either in UDFA or maybe a late draft pick.
I don't think it's going to be set at all. I think we're going to continue to get better and draft some folks, maybe potentially, if the opportunity presents itself to continue to improve the room. I don't think David Moore being on the roster, it just aligns with Canales and what Canales has done his entire coaching career. He keeps a guy that knows the system, in a veteran, an undrafted guy. Like, that's in the vein of Dave Canales. So it doesn't change anything. I wasn't a big fan of keeping David Moore around especially because of Coker, right? Coker was working his way through the depth chart and trying to get up, and David Moore was in the way. And so that made me build up some disdain for David Moore. Now I understand the reason why he's on the roster. He's a veteran presence. And now that Jalen Coker has surpassed him on the depth chart, bro, I'm cool with David Moore being on the roster.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with it. He's a veteran. He knows the system. He knows what to expect, and he can help out, Jimmy Horn Jr. and all the young guys, Tremaine, those guys, those younger gentlemen. But yeah, he has no impact to me on the upper tier of the wide receiver room when I'm talking about T-Mac and Coker specifically. All right, that's it for who resigned. So who's left? That is Yash, and I had Yash bolded because we didn't have a tackle, but now we have a tackle, so that's a little bit less of a priority right now. Same with Christensen. I had Christensen bolded because we did not have a center at the time I did this slide. Now we have both of them, so you can unbold them. They're not as important to be re-signed. So I think the biggest need right now, I would like to have Sam Martin back. Sam Martin was a good punter. Probably going to make himself some money somewhere. I don't know if it's going to be here, but I would like to have Sam Martin back. It's kind of crazy, right? Special teams matter. Y'all was the one that told me.
Special teams always matters, bro.
Y'all was the one that told me we had the greatest punter of all time on our roster, and back when your boy was here. So it's important. So I want Sam Martin back. Dave, what's your thoughts on this list? And is there anybody in particular you need to
Well, we know that Claude and Shirless and James Mitchell, if they'll likely be back as restricted free agents. Sam Martin, yeah, we definitely need him back. I know a lot of folks hate Nick Scott, but at this rate, you still don't want him, huh? You've had enough? Okay, fine.
I'm good.
Austin Corbett is interesting, but I don't know if we need him anymore at this point.
Nah, I think, well, it depends what his asking price is. If he comes back on like a vet minimum, cool. Like, because he's got his injury history is crazy. He can't finish a season. He gets injured a lot. So I would like to have him as insurance, but I don't want him starting or anything like that. He's a good rotational backup. He can play guard. He can play center. So I think he's good to have in rotation, just not a starter, in my opinion.
Okay.
And Kieran, too. Kieran is definitely, like Hatred is saying in the chat, Kieran is somebody that should be brought back as well. Because, again, he can play center. But we'll see.
All right.
Yeah, I agree with the chat. I agree exactly what the chat is saying. I prefer Kieran over Corbett.
Yeah, I think I agree there, too. Perfect well, I would like to have Christensen back, but we're asking for too much here.
Yeah.
Because Christensen, I'm so terrible.
You got to slow down, bro. You got to slow down, bro.
I know. Long day.
So quick to try to get these words out, bro. You got to slow down, Jack.
He can play left tackle. So
play all tackles. He can play left
play both.
and right.
So
And
that's
center. He could play the whole offensive line.
So trying to re-sign him would probably be a problem. I would probably keep him bold off that alone. But we'll see. We shall see.
Yep. All right. So that's who's coming, Dave. Pause if applicable. Patreon.com/Panther Nation PC, man. Sign up, rock with your boys. Shout out to all our MVP level Patreon members. We appreciate y'all. Got some stuff coming on the way. So make sure y'all stay locked in with the with the MVPs. Franchise shout out to y'all. Salute to everybody that supports the channel. We greatly appreciate y'all. And shout out to all of our free agents as well. Salute to everybody that supports the channel 100%. Greatly appreciate y'all and could do this show without you. All right, Dave, Underdog.
Yeah, man. Please go to underdogfantasy.com. Use the promo code PNP when you do. They're doing higher and lowers. The March Madness is about to start. You still got some conference championship games going on in college basketball as well, and for the men and the women. Please make sure you guys check out Underdog and do some higher lowers and things of that sort. And got MMA going down the pike as well, man. So shout out to Underdog. Use the code PNP when you do. And shout out to Diego Ortiz from Outsiders Like You Guys. Thoughts on the Giants?
Yeah, I haven't seen their free agency moves like that. I saw a couple of them. I can talk
about y'all coaching hire for a bit. I'm curious to see what John Harbaugh is going to do, with his right hand. Because the word on the street a while, he got let go of Baltimore because he didn't want to get rid of Monken. So now Monken's now he's his head coach. He's the head coach in Cleveland now. I'm curious to see what how it's going to work with Mr. Harbaugh with the offense there as the head coach of the Giants. But you guys got a young nucleus, so I'm curious to see what you guys do. You got to protect your quarterback though, and I think Harbaugh will help with that because Jackson Dart can't be taking all those hits. There you go.
Yeah, I know they got Greg Newsome. I thought that was a huge pickup. Greg Newsome solid. They picked up Tremaine Edwards. That's a good pickup. I like that one, and I like Isaiah Likely. They're doing solid work. I think.
Well, Isaiah Likely that tracks right because
with Harbaugh. So that makes sense. I think y'all having a solid little. I mean, y'all not having a better free agency period than the Panthers, and they can't.
Y'all sure ain't.
Many people are. But it is what it is. You can't win them all. So I think it's solid for the Giants. I think y'all got some work to do to compete in the division, but I mean, it's solid. Solid. All right. Let's keep this thing moving. All right. So I got a couple of slides here that I want to talk about. I'm gonna dive into some of these these free agent selections that we have. The new guys to the roster. We kind of talked about some of the old people, the people that have come back and re-signed with the Panthers, but now we got to move on to some of the new guys and how they're going to impact the Carolina Panthers. So Luke Fortner signed a 1-year, $4.75 million deal. He is a center. He's got experience, 34 starts in 3 seasons. He started 10 games for the Saints. And I think that was last year too. I don't think that was 2024. That was last year. He's durable, a former 3rd-round pick from the Jaguars. Only questionable items here is that he did lose his starting job in Jacksonville in 2024 season. He was traded twice in his career, got to the Saints. And so I think this is a great pick. It's not a negative in my opinion, but I think it's a great pickup because it provides some competition in the event, that let's say we draft a center, right? This dude gives us some insurance. He's a starter. He's got starting experience. So this should not be the plan A for center, in my opinion. This should be a insurance if we draft a center or something like that, or if we can't get back Kieran or something like this. Should not be the end all be all, right? I don't think we should just land here on Fortner and be like, we got it. Now I will say this: if you're going by PFF, this is an upgrade over Cade Mays, and it's cheaper. If you're going by PFF alone, this is an upgrade, right? And again, you can love or hate PFF, but it is one of the only products out there that's going to compare apples to apples, right? Everybody else has an opinion, but these grades are consistently applied across all players. So it kind of is what it is, right? And so Fortner's grade, he had a 66.5 overall grade. He had a 65.3 run blocking grade. He had a 72.5 pass blocking grade, right? These are all improvements over Cade Mays. And another little bonus is that he comes from the ops. Like he comes from the ops, so he knows what they're doing. He give us a little bit of insight into what your boys is doing over there. So I look, this is a good signing in my opinion. You got him for the cheap and you improved. So Dave, what are your thoughts on this?
I'm not mad at it. A 1-year deal shows that this is just going to be like a short-term type of situation with him. And it also potentially shows, like you said, that we're probably not done here. I can see a scenario where we draft somebody and then they fight for the job and the rook ends up winning the job. But at least we got somebody with a veteran presence to get this brother prepared, whoever that person is. So I'm not mad at the signing. I mean, you're talking $4 million, about $4 million cheaper than Cade Mays. So I'm not mad at it at all.
They say he already got a captain's patch. Yeah, I just did a jersey swap, so just it is what it is. And you're gonna see some jersey swaps later on today. That's not their numbers. Just a quick little jersey swap. It don't even. I know y'all are gonna be. Oh, he gonna wear this number, bro. I don't know. Just a quick little jersey swap. So don't go crazy on what numbers they're wearing. Okay. So just to kind of again go back to the comparison. So overall, Fortner has a 66.5 grade versus Cade Mays 62.4. Okay. His run blocking grade 65.3 versus Cade Mays run blocking of 58.4. Luke Fortner's pass blocking grade is 72.5 versus Cade Mays 69.4. Okay. So this isn't an upgrade in every area according to PFF. Now, I know the Saints offensive line as a whole was pretty mid, but apparently they had some solid play from Fortner. Again, I can't say that I watched them a whole lot, but it is what it is. So I do not have a graphic for Stone Forsythe. I need some more information. Like I need what his contract is, and I can't find it. I don't even know how long of a deal that he signed. I don't know anything. So I'm trying to get a little bit more information before I make a graphic for Stone Forsythe.
Yep. No, I'm with you. No worries about that. Quick super chat. Ravens is backed out of the Maxx Crosby trade. We're fully aware. We've already talked about it like 10,000.
And we talked about it. We just don't know what the well, now we know it was a medical, but it's really that's standard. I mean, I don't know what kind of opinion you want us to have.
Shout out to Jay Haynes. We absolutely cannot enter the year with Scott, Corbin, and Saunders in starting positions. Wallace is finding the sand roll behind Roseboom and Lloyd. Okay. Appreciate the super chat.
Yeah, pull that back up.
Hold on. No, you good.
He said Wallace is fine at Sam. Okay. And behind Roseboom. Well, Roseboom is a free agent.
Yeah, he might not.
We don't know if we're gonna have Roseboom. So we don't know if Roseboom's coming back. And I agree with Scott. I agree with Corbett. I'm with Sanders. I think he means Jatavion Sanders. Like I
wouldn't be mad at it.
Mitchell Evans, bro. I don't know why everybody is not. I don't know. What am I missing? There's so many people ready to move on from all the tight ends that we have and just completely disregard Mitchell Evans. It's weird to me. But yeah. But Dave, that's Luke Fortner, center. Again, coming from the ops, coming from the Saints. Give us that intel. And he's a veteran presence and a slight upgrade over Cade Mays. So, and he's cheaper. I don't know what his age is. Let me see how old he is.
Three seasons, so he's probably like 24, 25. Right?
Yeah, which is crazy. With why he hit the market, and he's 27. That's crazy.
Oh wow!
How he hit the market, and he's allegedly better than Cade Mays, and got way less money and less contract. And that's interesting. Interesting. All right. Go ahead, Dave.
Yep. Shout out to ACASH. I'm 100% all in on Mitch Evans. He can be a legit tight end one, but maybe not a Pro Bowl, but a very good T for sure. Now I'm with you, but now if
I agree.
I agree. But now we end up signing David Njoku, then what?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm like. Why is everybody so like, even with the draft, everybody wants the kid from Oregon? Like, it's like, well, bro, we got a solid tight end. Everybody wants to move on. I get it. If you can upgrade, you always want to get better, but sometimes you got some kids that are developing, and the answer may be on the roster. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But all right, anyway, shout out to Lou Fortner. Again, I think this is a very sneaky good pickup for the Carolina Panthers. I was a little questionable at first. Then I started doing some digging. I was like, all right, this kid is solid. And he comes from the ops. Give us that intel. And I think he's a veteran. He's got experience. And I think that's what the Panthers needed. And I don't think we should be done.
Hey, Cash, I don't think we need to sign him. I don't think we need to sign him. I wouldn't have an issue if it happens, but I don't understand why we're trying to go after him. I just don't. With all the tight ends that with all the capital we invested in the position, and the fact that we haven't shown to utilize the position offensively, I'm just trying to understand why. Shout out to Rob Lewis 9903. Do y'all think adding a linebacker and edge will now make EJ more confident to play man more? Yep. But it's got to be in the scheme. All right. Who's the next free agent? Who's the next Panther up for bid? Kenny Pickett.
Next free agent is Kenny Pickett. Yeah, Kenny Pickett signed a 1 year, $7.5 million. $4 million is guaranteed. So it's up to $7.5 million. A lot of people are freaking out over the $7 million. It's like, bro, it's up to $7 million, which means there's probably some built-in incentives that he needs to reach, which he probably won't. He probably won't get enough starts to reach the goal to the 7.5 million, unless, God forbid something happens to Bryce Young. But there's some positives here. He's got starting experience. He's way more athletic and more mobile than Andy Dalton. He's got the world famous fake slide that he did back in the day. It's a low risk reclamation project, which is where Dave Canales excels. Maybe he's been kind of waiting to get his hands on Kenny Pickett, and this is one of those opportunities. Couple negatives. He has struggled with consistency and ball security. Coming out the draft, he had the small hands, which is why he wears the gloves. Got 16 career touchdowns and 16 interceptions. You basically got 0. You even yourself out. You negated every touchdown you threw. You negated it with an interception. And now he's on his 5th team in 5 years. So that's tough. That's very, very tough. Very tough. So I think he kind of fits the mold of what Canales wants. He's a backup, can probably give us some of the QB sneaks and some of those running plays where we can take Bryce out and protect himself. And I think, you know what I mean? I think this is a decent pickup. I think it gives us an opportunity to develop somebody and for the future, but not future, but just to develop a long-term backup is what I mean. Dave, what's your thoughts on Kenny Pickett?
I wanted a quarter black, but this is cool too. I'm fine with it.
Hey, the chat be saying you racist, bro.
Nah, that's fake news. I go off data. The data's the data. I remember when you guys wanted Derek Anderson to replace Cam Newton after a bad game. So stop the madness. Who's the racist was now? Huh? I remember. I wasn't that. So that being said, the data's the data. I got plenty of examples, but neither here nor there. I'm happy for him. I hope he gets the opportunity. I just want to be clear that he is not winning the starting job. So let's go ahead and stop that madness immediately, because I know some of you guys think he can win the starting job, but I just want to let you guys know that's not going to happen.
Hey, bro, that's funny. That super chat is funny.
Shout out to Double O Kane. Kenny is NFL. He is, bro. NFL speed dating.
Speed dating is crazy.
I honestly think I believe in Canales to be able to recover him. Like, I think this is something
that's his thing. He's the QB.
That's his thing, bro. So I think he's gonna, at a minimum, what I would love to do is that if he can just get him looking right and we can trade him and get some value for him, I would love to see that. But I think that's asking for too much. But if they can get him to be more comparable and more consistent, that's a win for everybody. A win for us and a win for him career-wise. Teddy has gone to the Lions.
Yeah.
He went to the Lions.
And Teddy's mid too. I ain't gonna lie. When Teddy got his opportunity to play, it wasn't looking too good for Teddy when he was with the Bucks. So he looks like he's cooked.
Hey, after what happened with his high school football situation with the whole, he was giving money and stuff, and they gave him so much grief. I'm glad he's back in the league at least, but Detroit's fine.
Yeah, he's got a law named after him though. You can invest money into your high school program.
Yep, because of what happened to him, they finally passed a law for it. Shout out to Dickie Davis, 8577. I don't think we utilize a tight end and gameplay enough. I agree, which is why I don't know why you keep
Is it a
investing in it.
talent thing though? That's the thing. Is it a talent, which is why they want to upgrade it? That could be the case. That could be the case. I don't know. And I agree with the chat. I think once somebody in the comments says if you have an opportunity to get better, you take it. I'm not arguing against that. I'm not arguing against that. I would just like to see Mitch Evans get more opportunity because guess what? Opportunity is everything, right? We wouldn't know about Jalen Coker and how good he is unless he got the opportunity, right? Yep. And so you got to let these guys, especially if you see, like we saw enough, to me, just my opinion, I saw enough in Mitchell Evans to know that there's a lot of talent there, right? And you give him the opportunity to show it. And so that's just my opinion.
I agree, Miss Rand. I don't think it's a talent issue either. I just think we don't use them. I just don't think we utilize them.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't
that's
know.
Just my opinion. I just feel like we don't utilize the position enough. And I felt that way for a while. So that's just my thought on it. But all right. So shout out to Pickett, man. I'm curious to see how it goes with him on the roster.
And I know y'all. I thank y'all for not pointing out the fact that he has 8 on. I know that's JC Horn number. We just did a jersey swap. I'm glad I didn't see any crazy because we know good and well he
ain't wearing that number.
And he wore 15 with the Raiders. He not getting that either because that.
You don't think you're gonna get it?
Nah, that's gonna go to Phillips before it goes to him.
Good point.
And that's Jimmy Horn Jr.'s number right now.
Good point.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm curious to see what number Jay.
Maybe he'll get 2.
Oh no, Mike Jack got 2.
Oh, Mike Jack got 2. That is right. All right, dog. We'll figure out a number for you. Man.
I don't know. I don't know if what numbers are available. I have no clue. Like it's we'll see.
Give him a stupid number. Damn, I didn't realize 13 was a stupid number. Jesus. All right, who's the next guy?
Yep. All right. Phillips.
All right.
Yeah. So Phillips signed the monster contract, 4 years, $120 million. I've been watching some other folks react to this signing. A lot of people are saying it's a little bit steep, considering he's got the injury history and he only had 5 sacks and blah blah blah. But let's talk about the positives so far. I know we talked about it a little bit. We broke this down, but it's worth regurgitating to talk more about it. So 26 years old, is about to turn 27, I believe, in March or May, something like that. I think it's May. He's got 28 career sacks. Again, helped the Eagles fix that defense under. I think Fangio still in that system as an advisor or I don't know if he's the actual coordinator, but I know he's on there helping them out. And so everybody knows the Evero is cut from the Fangio cloth, and so that system is very similar. And so he comes in knowing the system, knowing the expectations. So that's a huge positive for Phillips. Again, we talked about the negatives. He has injury history, and he's going to carry a $30 million per year. We don't know what the cap hit is going to be yet, but the contract is $30 million per year. And again, that's coming along with that contract. The expectation to play is what we need. So we got to see you on the field. You got to play, and I think he's going to live up to it. But I think this is a good pickup. We needed it. We needed it. And I agree with what Dickie Davis is saying. That the pressures is going to help out the secondary. Everybody's going to benefit from. He might not get to the quarterback all the time, but I think playing beside Derrick Brown is certainly going to help free him up. And then Nick Gordon also. The defense is ready. The defense is ready for sure, and I love it. Dave, have you marinated on this for 24 hours? What's your thoughts on Jaelan Phillips?
Bro, my mind has not changed. We got the best pass rusher in the free agency. I am absolutely fine with this signing. I know folks are worried about the number, could care less about the number. I made a tweet about it involving Brian Burns because we didn't want to pay him this type of money, and we ended up paying the guy. And our pass rush struggle since he walked out the door. I'm all set with that. I'm happy with the signing. I understand the concern about the injury history. I do not care. He deserves that money. He's young. We got him for 4 years. We're going to make this work. We haven't had somebody that was this good in a while to rush the passer. Huh? Except for Brian Burns. And he's been gone for a couple years now.
Yep.
So I want this. He's a fit for what Evero wants to do. Like I said last night after some of the signings, the excuses are gone. We're going to get into the next one next. but the excuses are gone. There's no excuse now. I'm looking forward to seeing what this looks like. Point blank, period. I am so ecstatic. And listen, I know a couple Eagle fans in my job. They were not happy that this man is leaving Philadelphia. Not happy at all. So bring it on, man. Cannot wait.
Yeah, this is much needed. Again, much needed. He's a big 6'5". Bro, we haven't had it on the roster, bro. He's gonna be a beast. We're excited, but I will say this: all that money is gonna come with some expectations. So he's got to deliver. That's gonna come with a little bit of pressure. I'm sure he'll live up to it. I have no doubt that he will. But the birds, the complaining will come out if he's not living up to his end of the deal. At least, and again, at least from a pressure standpoint, if he's generating pressure, making the defense better, I'm okay with 5 sacks. Like somebody else is going to get the sacks.
Yeah, right? If we can get to the quarterback without blitzing, I'm for it, bro. That's all I want. Shout out to Steve O 704. Canales uses TE and blocking less passing situations. Maybe Brad isn't it changes that, but even in Tampa Bay, they leaned on the TE blocking more than passing.
They did.
That's true.
Yeah, but they also threw to their tight ends too.
They did, but not as much as probably a little bit more than what we do.
Not a little bit, way more. Yo, Iden was killing under Canales when he was OC with Tampa. That's why I was excited about getting Jatavion, because I thought that fit Jatavion's skill set. He's more athletic, a receiving threat at the tight end position, and it just hasn't translated yet. I think they want to use the tight end, which may be why they're going out and potentially looking at getting Njoku.
So we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. Oh, here's another one. I won't be surprised if we double dip at left tackle, right tackle in the draft. Icky out for 2026 and Monor's last year's perfect time to get the rook sheep. Yep. I think so. I don't disagree there.
Again, I said it I've been saying it on a couple of shows now. This is gonna be one of them nasty drafts where y'all don't really like people because it ain't the flashy skill positions. This is gonna be a offensive line, defensive line, safety, potentially tight end. Like it's gonna be these ugly positions that nobody really talks about, and because they don't really flash, we're gonna be a little bit down on the draft. We don't like the draft because we got these guys that don't do, and they're not contributing. They're not, bro. That's just gonna be this is a depth building draft. If you look at the rosters right now, like where's the room? Where do you see anybody? Like I'll give you an example, Dave. Defensively, if we draft somebody on the defense, where are they gonna play?
Unless it's a free safety.
That's what exactly.
I mean, Caleb Banks will get in. If we draft Caleb Banks, he will get in.
He would.
He would get in. It will get interesting if we draft Caleb Banks. And if we and I wouldn't be mad at it if we drafted Caleb Banks. Would not be mad one bit.
Yeah, Caleb Banks is a problem, but some people have some concerns about him. I get it, valid.
But these are we're talking about 18, 19, well, some of them are 25 nowadays. We're talking about non-NFL players. And of course it's going to be there's no perfect prospect. Everybody's going to have their pros and cons. Every player is going to have their pros and cons when it comes to this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
it's gonna be. I say all that to say it's gonna be a depth building draft, right?
Yep.
Like it's gonna be one of those drafts that unless we have a significant opening for it, like tackle, potentially like center, there's really no room. So it is what it is. It is what it is. All right. So that's JAELAN Phillips. Dave, go ahead.
Come to BOA and end up DOA and put it on a shirt. What do y'all think about
man, what was the one from yesterday too, man? Y'all are killing with these quotes. What was the one from yesterday, Dave?
Oh,
I forgot. So
it was something with BTA. Something with BOA to BTA or something like that.
Yeah, something. What was the quote from yesterday? Y'all are killing with these shirts. I gotta write these down. These are all shirt worthy. These are all shirt worthy quotes, bro.
What do y'all think about the left tackle of Georgia or one of the Miami pass rushers? I'm cool either way.
Yeah, I think that that's an option. The tackles from
BPA for draft, BTA for NFC South. That's the quote.
Yeah. I like that, bro. Y'all are killing with the quotes. That's dope.
All right, 2 more super chats. Shout out to Dickie Davis. No more thieves Ave, the BOA bank robbers.
Yeah.
And Steve 0704. We have the talent on D, but do we have the DC? I think we do.
Let's hold that thought until we get to this next guy. And again, don't worry about the number, right? I know y'all gonna be like, oh, he not wearing, he gonna wear 0, bro. Just relax. Devin Lloyd, 3-year deal, $45 million, 25 of it guaranteed. Again, this dude has the resume. Very good defender. 5 interceptions. That would have tied, I believe, Luke Kuechly's record if he was on the Panthers. He had a 99-yard pick 6. He's elite coverage. He's got elite coverage range. Very, very, very good linebacker from a coverage standpoint. Now, a couple of the negatives, struggle a little bit with gap discipline, especially when you have run heavy and power run schemes. I think that he is not bad, not terrible against the run. We've seen far worse. Trust me. We've seen a lot worse against the run on our team. So this is still a vast improvement. But it is one of the negatives. And again, that contract is going to pay him as a top interior linebacker, and he's going to have to live up to that contract. Very similar to Phillips. You're going to have to live up to that contract that we got you, so the expectations are high. But I believe Devin Lloyd is him. And I think that the price to me is I mean, he got less money than I think he has the 4th highest linebacker contract right now. So we still got him. I think this is a steal, actually. His contract is a steal. I think honestly that he was expecting more money.
That's what the word on the street is. He was one trying to get $20 million a year, and the Panthers met him halfway. So I think he was expecting to get 20 mil and he couldn't get it. And so then he got 15 mil a year, which is pretty good, and he got $25 million guarantee. So that's still pretty good for linebacker. And I love the signing, bro. I love this.
He got good money.
I've been begging for a linebacker, bro. I've been begging for a linebacker. I love this signing. Love it. Love it. And I'm telling you, man, when y'all gonna be talking like Ero's a phenomenal defensive coordinator when this shit's all said and done, and then you're gonna realize it's about some of the talent you got on the roster too. I'm telling you,
it's a talent thing for sure, and we can have the conversation about Evero. I think that there was a talent gap. There was certainly a talent gap, and look, let's take a look at it. Yeah, I got the notes here, Dave. So taking a look at this is what it was last year. Right, you got some issues with the pass rushers, right? Wanham was starting, Nick Scorton starting as a rookie. Probably shouldn't have. We had Pat Jones out there; he got injured, but Nick Scorton ended up being a starter. I thought he was serviceable, right? But ultimately, this defense had talent, but it got better. Like if you go back to the year prior to that, we were lacking a lot of talent, but we added talent to this. This is not bad. Well, it's not terrible. Right, we ended up being a top 15 defense, which is solid. That's what we asked for. You know what I mean? That's what we asked Evero to meet us halfway. I mean, that's what it is. You know what I mean? So, but now if you look at the current defense, this is what the current defense looks like. It's a lot of green on this mug. It's a lot of green. You got Phillips, Lloyd, Derek Brown, JC, Merrick, Jackson. Still got Wharton, Bobby Brown, Trevin Wallace, and just this vacant free safety role. That's really the biggest thing. We need to see what happens with free safety. But even with that, like there's a lot of green on this. So like Dave said, there is no excuse for Evero. Like if we out here looking mid next year and the defense still like you got one of the best covered linebackers in the game, and your defense still getting cut up, then we got some problems.
Yep, I'm with you there.
And listen to this, Dave. I was reading something on JAELAN Phillips, and I know how y'all feel about this, and just listen to what I'm saying. I know y'all get very upset when our defensive ends drop in coverage. I know we used to drop Brian Burns and stuff in coverage all the time, and y'all used to kill Evero for that.
We used to drop Peppers in coverage back in the day too.
No, but what I'm saying is JAELAN Phillips is one of the best covered defensive ends out there. That's probably why he got a little bit of a bag too. It's because of his coverage ability. You know what I mean? So you literally got what you needed Your defense has all the talent that you needed. It ain't gonna get much. This might be the most talented defense he's ever coached, from top to bottom, across the board. Right? So there
More
is
than
no
Denver?
excuse. I think so, bro. They didn't have when he was there. They didn't have a pass. They didn't have a pass rush.
They didn't have a pass rush. You're right.
They didn't have any pass rush. I mean, bro. This might be the most talent he ever has coached, and you have to get the best out of it. It said Nick need to be light green. Now I need to see a couple more. I need to see a little bit more out of Nick before I give him light green.
We got 2 super chats. Shout out to Will Robinson, 8432. Good Lord, we came a long way. Sheena leaked. The defensive line took less to come here.
No, Devin Lloyd.
Devin Lloyd, yes. Yeah,
he
like
could have. I don't know. I don't know the. That ain't none of my business.
I know he won at 20. That was out in the street. So props to you. At this point, we should trade back from 19 and get more draft capital with picks for roster.
This could happen.
Yeah, this could happen.
This could happen. I think, bro. I think what could happen too. They could trade back a little bit in the draft and nab Rodriguez a little bit later. And bro, Devin Lloyd, Trevin Wallace, and Rodriguez, come on now. Come on now. So I'm not mad at a trade back at all. A trade back right now, you're not desperate at any position other than tackle, right? If you can go out there and get a good tackle, then you got to consider it.
Shout out to Dickie Davis. First time in a while, I see a clear plan. Yeah, man. They got a plan, and they are executing. And they're hitting, too. They are hitting. So we're going to see.
Yeah.
We shall see.
Yeah.
All righty, bro. You're up, buddy.
Real quick. I wanted to go back to Stone Forsythe real quick because I did not have a graphic for him, but I wanted to talk about Stone. Here, I'll go back to this view real quick while we get ready to, because I got a stop.
Oh, I do too. I just got a message. I gotta get some things done.
Yeah, but just going back to Stone Forsythe, again, he's the tackle that we signed. He's 28 years old. Spent his first 4 years with the Seattle Seahawks. Chosen as a 6th round pick in the 2021 draft from Florida. He started last season with the Giants before joining the Raiders in the offseason. 6'8", 307 pounds, appeared in 70 games with 27 starts in 5 seasons in the league. 13 starts last year with the Raiders was a career high. Again, it's mentioned that the Panthers needed some reinforcements, with Icky expected to miss some time recovering from a torn patella tendon, and backup tackle Yash Nyman is among one of their unrestricted free agents. So, Dave, I got to be honest with you. I was looking at some of the stats that I saw from Stone. I don't know about this one. In a game,
it's a depth piece, bro. It's
in a game, piece. In a game last year against Cleveland, this man gave up 3 sacks, 2 quarterback hits, 3 hurries, 8 pressures.
Yo,
exactly. I was just about to say.
Saying Stone is that jersey level ass. Yo, bro.
This is definitely giving that jersey vibe.
If it's giving that jersey vibes, we're gonna know all about it. That man starting, but I don't think that jersey is gonna be starting. We don't pick up people like that to be starting because that jersey is the reason why we get quarterback skills. And the last thing we want, y'all was already critical about Bryce Young, but y'all be talking about y'all gonna want to see Kenny Pickett by midseason. So then maybe we can have that jersey under there with him with the left tackle position. Pickett's in there, but I don't know if I want that jersey starting with Bryce Young at the helm. But I just think that, I don't know, man. Like when I saw the name, I'm like, I don't think this is somebody you want.
Nah. He called him Stone Fold.
Is wild, dog. All right, man, we gotta go.
Hey, Double O, can you foul for that flag on the play, bro?
Yo, shout out to Steve on 704.
Stone Fold is crazy.
Stone Fold is wild. Steve teams look good on paper, but they got to play great. Now I'm with you, man. Yo, we gotta close the show.
Stone Fold is crazy.
Stone Fold is diabolical, bro.
We got to do some more research on Stone.
Stone Fold.
We got.
He'll never come on the show for us.
That
Stone
is
Fold
crazy.
Is wild, yo.
We got to do some more research on Stone, but man, on the surface, I would have much rather had Yash than Stone.
Well, we can still get Yash.
We still could get Yash. We still need Yash, but Stone Fold is crazy, bro.
Stone Fold. Shy, you already got Lloyd in 0. JT would like to have a word. Yep. So what? Yep.
We'll
Lloyd,
see. I gotta get. I don't have
Lloyd,
the jersey yet, but whenever Devin Lloyd's jersey number comes out, I'm getting it. But yeah, JT, get that bag, JT. You gotta get that up though. You gotta get that up. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta get out of here. I got a hard stop. I apologize for the brevity. But make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell, get in the comments. Y'all did get 2 additional bonus shows yesterday from PNP. So we'll continue to go live. If there's any more news that drops, as we get some more signings, we'll continue to go live and tap in. So it's been an exciting free agent period. We have won the free agent Super Bowl. Dave, how you feel to be a free agent Super Bowl champ?
I just hope we win games, but a lot of times the free agent Super Bowl champ don't be winning no games. So
that's a fact.
I'm not.
You gotta put on the pads and play. You gotta put on the pads and play. All right. With that said, we up out of here, man. We'll holler at y'all maybe tomorrow. We'll see. We out of here. Peace.
Shout out to PNP. It's Rashad and Dave. Keep the vibes up. Ain't nothing serious. We just having fun. We the best podcast. PNP. No need to pause. Keep pounding. For years, Superman like Cam. Ice up, sun like spinach at the scoreboard. 0 to 50. No other teams can compete. I know you feel me. Keep pounding. Carolina, go Panthers. Carolina, go Panthers. Carolina, go Panthers. You know we gotta. You know we gotta. Cause it's Carolina, go Panthers.